Hello, fourth graders. Welcome to lesson 2.7, multiplying using partial products. Please pause to write the lesson number and title in your notebook. Today's lesson objective is I can use place value and partial products to multiply a multi-digit number by a one-digit number. Please pause to write the lesson objective in your notebook. Alright, fourth graders, today's Unlock the Problem should look very similar to last night's Unlock the Problem. We're going to be multiplying by breaking down our factors into their individual parts. So it says, what can you know about the distributive property to break apart numbers to multiply a three-digit number and a one-digit number? We did this yesterday in our last lesson where we broke it down into each place value. So our first question says, how can we break down the value 182 as a sum of its ones, tens, and hundreds? So 182 is worth 100 plus 80 plus 2, looking at all of the numbers and their values in that number. So we're going to multiply 6 times 182. And the first thing we want to do is multiply. 182 is almost 200. 6 times 2 is 12. And then we're going to add back on those two zeros. So we know that our answer should be about 1,200. Yesterday we went and we took the time to write each factor times itself. So we're going to do the same method today, except we're not going to write down as many steps. We're going to condense it a little bit. The first thing that we're going to do, remember we did this yesterday, is we're going to go part by part. So this time we're going to multiply 6 times 100. 6 times 100 are our two blue numbers over here, and we're going to write them down. 6 times 100 is 600. Now we're going to multiply 6 times 80. Again, our two blue numbers. Notice they moved down the 600 for us. So now we have 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. And then I add my 0 because it's in the tens place. Then we do 6 times 2, our last piece. 6 times 2 is 12. And then we're going to add all of our factors together. So 600 plus 480 plus 12. 0 and 0 is plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 8 plus 1 is 9. And 6 plus 4 is 10. So I get 1,092. So since 6 times 182 is 1,092, and since 1,092 is close to the estimate of 1,200 that we estimated at the beginning, we know our answer is reasonable. Let's practice this method again. This time we are multiplying 2 times 4,572. The first thing we want to do is estimate. We're going to round 4,572 up to a nice easy 5,000. 2 times 5 is 10, and then we have 3 zeros. So we add 3 zeros. So I know our answer is going to be about 10,000. All right, the first thing we want to do is we want to multiply by the single digit number and then our largest number. So 2 times 4,000. 2 times 4 is 8, and it's in the thousands place, so it's worth 8,000. Now we're going to do 2 times our next number, which is 5. 2 times 5 is 10, but it's in the thousands place, so it's worth 1,000. Next we have 2. Notice we're always multiplying the 2 by our next number, which is 7. 2 times 7 is 14, but that's 114 40 because it's in the tens place, so it has 1 0. And lastly, I'm going to multiply 2 by 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. And then I add them all together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. Looking down our tens column, mine got a little unstraight, but 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. And 8 plus 1 is 9. So my answer is 9,144. And we guessed that it would be about 10,000. That's pretty close. Alright, we will continue practicing this method tomorrow in class. You're almost finished. When you're sure you understand this lesson, go back to your teacher's website and complete the exit slip. See you tomorrow.